You're exhausted every day. You wake up with a list of things to do that feels a mile long, and you dive right in, running on fumes and the sheer force of your will. You move from one task to the next, a blur of motion from sunrise to the moment your head finally hits the pillow. You are doing so much. You are giving so much. Yet when you pause, in those quiet moments late at night, you look at your bank balance and it's the same as last month. Your big, beautiful dreams feel just as far away as they did last year. This is the voice you need to hear right now. You are not failing. You are simply caught in a cycle that was never designed to move you forward. You're exhausted every day, but your life still isn't moving forward financially. Let's get one thing straight. Activity is not the same as accomplishment. Most people confuse motion with progress, believing that a day filled with tasks is a day well spent. They fill every available minute with doing. They answer every email the moment it arrives. They attend every meeting they are invited to. They tackle the endless stream of small problems that erupt throughout the day. This constant motion makes them feel needed, it makes them feel important, and it certainly makes them feel tired. But at the end of the week, when they look at long-term goals, saving for a down payment, starting a side business, learning a new skill, they see no real ground has been gained. You did so much. But did your savings account grow? Did you acquire a new skill that could increase your earning potential? Did you take one concrete step toward the future you dream of? In our hyper-connected world, we have fallen deeply in love with the illusion of productivity. We've been conditioned to believe that a flurry of activity equals progress, that being constantly available is a sign of importance. But this is a dangerous misconception. We crave the ping of a new notification, a digital tap on the shoulder that makes us feel wanted, needed. We get a small dopamine hit from a new email, a fleeting sense of accomplishment from simply opening it. And worst of all, we have been sold the lie that multitasking is a superpower, a badge of honor for the modern professional. These are all illusions. They are comforting lies that make us feel useful in the moment, but they do not make us wealthy, skilled, or free in the long run. In reality, they are the silent thieves of your time. They quietly steal our most valuable and non-renewable asset, our focus time. Let's call out the primary culprit: mindless scrolling. It starts innocently. You tell yourself, just a 5-minute break to see what's new. You open an app, and the algorithm, designed for this exact purpose, pulls you in. Before you know it, that quick break has stretched into an hour. An hour of your life, gone, traded for a stream of content you won't even remember tomorrow. That hour could have been used to read a chapter of a book, outline a business plan, or practice a high-income skill that actually moves you closer to your goals. Then there's the myth of multitasking. Trying to write an important report while answering instant messages and watching your inbox is not doing 3 things at once. You're doing all 3 poorly. Every time you switch tasks, your brain pays a cognitive tax. It takes time and energy to disengage and then re-engage. Multitasking doesn't save time. It squanders your mental energy, leaving you drained and your work riddled with errors. The first step to reclaiming your time is to recognize these thieves for what they are. Responding to the world can wait. Building your future cannot. So many of us live in a state of constant reaction. Our days are dictated by the pings of incoming emails, the demands of others, and a to-do list that seems to grow no matter how many items we cross off. We are perpetually. But the first and most fundamental shift you must make is to move from this life of doing to a life of. This is the pivot from being busy to being effective. Think of it this way. A ship without a rudder is at the mercy of every wind and wave. It's certainly in motion, tossed about on the vast ocean, but its movement is aimless. It drifts, it turns, it covers great distances, but it never reaches a deliberate destination. Until you grab the rudder and choose a port to sail toward, you will end each day exhausted, adrift, and no closer to where you truly want to be. This begins with gaining absolute clarity on one specific meaningful goal. So let's define it, right now. Take a moment and ask yourself, if I could only achieve one thing in the next 90 days that would make everything else easier or irrelevant, what would it be? It needs to be measurable, something you can track. Is it to build an emergency fund of $5,000, giving you a crucial safety net? Is it to secure that promotion with a 15% raise, validating your hard work? Or maybe it's to launch a simple online course and make your first $1,000 in side income, proving a new path is possible. Whatever it is, get it out of your head and onto paper. Write it down in clear, unambiguous terms. Put it on a sticky note on your monitor. Make it your phone's lock screen. Put it where you will see it every single day. This is your North Star. It's not just a wish, it's your new decision-making framework. From now on, when a new opportunity, request, or distraction appears, you won't ask, "Can I do this?" or "Should I do this?" You will ask one simple, powerful question. Will doing this move me closer to my North Star? This simple question is your filter. It transforms ambiguity into clarity. It empowers you to say no with confidence and grace, not as an act of rejection, but as an act of profound focus. Every no to a distraction is a powerful yes to your goal. It is a strategic act of devotion to the future you are intentionally building. Being busy moves your body. Being intentional builds your future. It's the fundamental difference between motion and progress, between reacting to the day and architecting your life. Intentional work is different. It is not frantic or rushed. It doesn't chase every notification or urgent but not important email. It is often quiet, slow, and requires a degree of courage because it means turning away from the easy, distracting tasks, the endless scroll, the quick replies, and facing the important, challenging ones. It's the courage to say not now to the world so you can say yes to your own goals. It's planting seeds today for a harvest tomorrow. And the most powerful tool for this kind of cultivation is a simple, structured approach. The cornerstone of intentional work is time blocking. This is non-negotiable. It's how you transform abstract goals into concrete action. Schedule an appointment with your future and honor it like your most important client. Look at your week and create a template. Block a 60 to 90-minute window, at least 3 to 4 times a week. This is your deep work block. Protect this time fiercely. Phone silent and out of sight. Email closed, door shut. Create a fortress of focus. This sacred time is dedicated to the single most important task that moves you toward your goal. High-value work creates new value. Learn a critical skill, prepare a high-visibility presentation, write a proposal that solves a major problem. If you're starting a side business, create your product, build your sales page, or contact potential customers. This is where real traction happens. But what about interruptions? They will happen. When a colleague asks for just 5 minutes, politely say, "I'm in a focused block right now. Can I find you at 11:30? If a brilliant but unrelated idea strikes, don't follow it. Capture it on a notepad and immediately return to your planned task. The goal is to defend your time block, not to have a perfect, uninterrupted session. Consistency beats intensity. Grand ambitions are not achieved through grand, heroic leaps. They are achieved through small, consistent, often unspectacular daily actions. 10,000 isn't a jackpot. It's $200 a week for 50 weeks. Experts are made by 1 hour a day for years. Adopt the habit of the one daily win. Before the world hijacks your day, pick one high-value task to finish before lunch. It could be one thoughtful email, 300 words, a 20-minute tutorial, or one call to a potential client. These small wins create momentum that carries you through. Your one daily win is your proof of progress. Start tomorrow. Write it down and do it first. Knowing these lessons is one thing, living them is another. The bridge between knowing and doing is a simple, repeatable routine. Before you engage with the outside world, take 20 minutes and do not look at your phone. First, review your North Star. Second, identify your one daily win to complete before lunch. Next, honor your deep work block, 60 to 90 minutes focused solely on what moves you forward. By noon, you've made tangible progress on what matters most. Dedicate the afternoon to shallower, reactive tasks. Batch your inbox and calls. End with a 2-minute review. Acknowledge your win and set intention for tomorrow. This small celebration builds motivation for the next day. As you begin, you will face resistance, from the world and from within. The most common barrier is the voice that says, "I'm just too busy." It's a story born from lack of prioritization. Start smaller. Can you find 30 minutes? 15? Begin there. You'll feel a pull to check messages constantly. Create new expectations, decide specific times you will check and stick to them. Don't solve the whole path. Choose the next right step. Inconsistency will happen. True strength is how quickly you stand up, dust off, and take the next step. Don't let one bad day become a bad week. Recommit for tomorrow. You can be busy and broke. You can spend your years in a flurry of motion feeling the exhaustion of effort, never the satisfaction of arrival. You can be busy and stuck running faster and faster on a treadmill someone else built for you. Or, you can be busy and building. Direct your powerful energy with intention, laying one brick at a time, creating financial strength and personal freedom. The difference is choice. Protect your best hours with the ferocity of a mother protecting her child. Let this guide your decisions. Being busy all day means nothing if your future stays the same. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already.